Good afternoon, people. So good to be back with you this afternoon. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful day. Truly is a beautiful day. Clouds are still overhead here in LA. Don't know if they're going to go away today at all. Just feels nice. So, I'm working on my smile these days. I've decided I need to pay attention to my face. I need to pay attention to what I'm projecting out into the world, knowing that what I project to the world projects back to me. So I'm consciously smiling more. Hi, folks. Let me go down here and see who's coming in. It's nice to have everybody here. Love the prayer this morning. The idea of really focusing in on what it's going to be like over the holy days with our family and people. Hi, Wayne. Nice to have you here. Woot woot back to you, brother. Hi, Ronald. Big love. Really feels good to be here right now. Feels good. It just plain feels good. Okay. Hello. As folks start coming in, we're getting ready for our meditation, our time in the stillness, to reflect on who's and who we are. That's a beautiful thing. Sitting outside in front of a tree. Got my bare feet on the ground. Because my bare feet are on the ground, I'm connected to the energy of the earth, the energy we evolved with, the electrical energy that pulses through us. And I suggest everybody get out and get your feet planted firmly on the ground for a while today. Bare feet. A few more minutes for folks to come in before I do the reading. And for those that don't know me, I'm Kelwin Hagen. I'm an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner, licensed with Agape and with the Centers for Spiritual Living. And I love being of service. Hi, Narissa. Nice to have you with us. And I want to let people know here at the beginning of this, too, that I'm not just here. You can actually get a hold of me personally through Facebook. Call me on the phone. Call me on WhatsApp. I will get back to you if I don't answer the phone. Thank you. Yes, working on sharing it with the world all that much more and every day. And realizing I may not have been frowning, but I wasn't always smiling even when I was feeling a smile. Think about that. Are you feeling a smile inside, but you're not smiling on the outside? Well, be conscious of that. You can change it. Because the only thing we can change is us, me. So, getting a few more folks in. It's 12:04. We'll give it another couple of minutes. So we got a lot of stuff coming up with family. People really think about who we are and how we're connected to everybody, whether we know them or not. And our family have a unique connection with us. Because when we were raised in the belly of this family. And this family helped us shape so many of the things that we tell ourselves are true. And the fact is that most of the things we tell ourselves are true about us and others are not true. They're lies. So what can we do to change that? Well, one of the first steps I can do to change that in myself is to acknowledge that everybody is a part of me. Hi, Catherine. So grateful to have you here. Hello, Amy. Welcome. I can change me. And that changes everything around us. Now, the things that happened when I was growing up, when I get with family, they're going to trigger me more than anybody else on this planet can do. So over this holiday season, I really want you to remember that every single member of your family and other people you spend time with over the holidays, people that you love, but they aggravate you, remember. Look for what's aggravating you about them, and you're going to find that most of the time in yourself. Because the things that aggravate us are the things we, ourselves, have in our life. Hi, Cassandra. So, think about that. And when you see your family, see the love, see God looking back at you. And don't forget to take time to do your practice when you're with family. Do your morning gratitude, your evening gratitude, your morning meditation, your evening meditation, and other things that you've layered into your general daily practice, spiritual practice. Don't stop do them over the holidays, because the holidays is when we need them even more. Hi, Alon. So happy to have you here with us. That's when we need it. And so often, the times we need it the most, we make excuses. Oh, I can't do it. It doesn't work with the schedule. That's bull. It always works for the schedule to take a few minutes to meditate. Go for a short walk around the block. Go sit down on a bench. Take some time. Take the time for you. So what I'm reading here today from How to Love by Thich Nhat Hanh is No Self. It's on page 92. And it's no self. Often when we say, I love you, we focus mostly on the idea of the I who is doing the loving, and less on the quality of the love that's being offered. This is because we are caught by the idea of self. We think we have a self, but there is no such thing as an individual, separate self. A flower is made only of non-flower elements, such as chlorophyll, sunlight, and water. If we were to remove all the non-flower elements of the flower, there would be no flower left. A flower cannot be by herself alone. A flower can only interbe with all of us. It's much closer to the truth. Humans are like this too. We can't exist by ourselves alone. We can only interbe. I am only made up of non-me elements, such as earth, the sun, parents, and ancestors. In a relationship, if you can see the nature of interbeing, you and the other person, you can see that their suffering is your own suffering, and your happiness is their own happiness. With this way of seeing, you speak and act differently. This in itself can relieve so much suffering. Yeah. Wow is right, Amy. We are not made up of just human parts. We are a colony, a living, breathing entity made up of everything else. We are connected to this everything else. The same way this everything else is connected to us. Right? So take the time. Pay attention to that. When you see somebody walking towards you on the sidewalk, say to yourself, God's walking towards me. That's life-lifing right here, right now. And I am life-lifing to them. And put a smile on your face with knowing that. That smile can change your day. And it can change somebody else's day. Remember that when you're with your family over the holy days. Holy days are wonderful. Family is wonderful. We love them. But let's also be aware that so many things we're working to change in who we are came from them as a gift for us to work on ourselves. So, don't think of yourself as separate from your family, stepping in to visit your family. Think of yourself as one being coming together for the holy days for a time of love, growth, and learning, acceptance. Let go of the triggers that you have. Let go of the things that you don't like about yourself. Let go of those same things you don't like about yourself that you see in those you love. So let's take some time to meditate. I'm going to sit back here in front of my tree, in front of the tree. And I'm going to start with 3 wonderful, nice, full breaths in. I'm going to hold them for a second or two at the top. And then I'm going to let them go. And when I let them go, I'm going to let go of everything in my day, everything in my life, everything. I'm going to let go of all the things I love, and I'm going to let go of all the things that I don't like, knowing that it's all love. So ready? Join me. Now I'm going to keep consciously breathing. And I'm going to take a moment to do what I forgot to do, and I invite every one of us here, take this moment too. And I'm going to share this onto my personal page so that folks can see it and I can spread the love. So let's take another breath, settling into right here, right now. As I settle into the joy of the holy season, knowing that the time I spend with family, friends, the time I spend at Agape, or wherever else you may go to celebrate these holy days, take the time to know that each and every part of this, each and every moment in it, this is the lifing. This is what we are here to enjoy. This is what we are here to experience. This is what we are here to learn from and bring back into the oneness through the human realizations that we have. So we take this time in the stillness right now. We take this time in the stillness. And we allow the stillness to be one with us as we know it is one with everybody, everywhere, everything. As I sit in the stillness and I feel the no self, feeling the no self is feeling the oneness with everything that around me, that surrounds me. Everything that is everywhere. From the smallest molecule here on planet Earth to the smallest molecule in the furthest galaxy, in the furthest universe from where I sit. I am one with all things. I am the it. As thoughts drift through my consciousness, I come back to my breath, conscious of each and every breath as I come back to this moment right here, right now, in this stillness. I am good and getting gooder. Oh, yeah. Clearing it out. As I sit here in the stillness and I feel the wonderful joy of life, breathing in, breathing out, conscious of each moment that I have, knowing that at every moment I can come back to this moment, right here, right now, by merely slowing down and taking a few conscious breaths. As we move forward, knowing that the love of our family and the time we spend with them over the holy days is a blessing that we get to experience and we get to share. I am grateful I woke up this morning, I get to have another day. Grateful I got to do the prayer this morning. I get to do the meditation here and now at noon. Grateful for each and every breath I take. Grateful for all the friends I have. Many of them I've had for so many years. Grateful that I can love them, see them, know them. And knowing that the love I have for them, I have for all beings everywhere. Knowing that my ability to love has nothing to do with my ability to like. I am grateful for knowing the separation of love and like. I'm grateful for all of this, knowing that all of this is the one thing, the lifing that is all things. So simple and so true. I am what this lifing is. You are what this lifing is. We are the lifing of all things, and all things are one with us in this one life. There is no self. Self is an illusion that we get to live in order to learn and to grow. We are one together. And as we move forward into this holy season, and we move forward and we spend time with family, the family that we love so much, we carry with us this moment of knowing that we are all one and that our family is one with us inside this glorious adventure called life-lifing. Feels good. And I give thanks for this wonderful feeling of joy and love. And I let it go. I release it. I release the doubts. I release the fears. I release the love. I release the joy. I release everything into the oneness, knowing that by releasing it into the oneness, I am experiencing it in the oneness. What I let go of, I hold on to. I let it go. And I say, and so it is. Amen. Thank you so much. Gail, nice to see you here from D.C. My friend from many years ago. So wonderful to see you here. Brings joy to my heart. Thank you. And everybody else, brings joy to my heart to have you here with me. Remember, as we move forward through this holy time, these holy days, the holidays, remember, at any time we want, we can choose to step back into the now. Because remember that when something is annoying you and aggravating you from your family, it's aggravating you not because of something that happened 20, 30 years ago. It's aggravating you because you remembered it now. Change the way you feel about it now. Change the way you feel about it through all of your life. And love your family. And allow yourself to be loved by them in whatever way they have the ability to love. I love you all. I am so grateful for you all. And thank you very much. And I just want to say happy holy days. I'll see you all again soon. My name is Kelwin Hagen, and I'm available over the holidays. I'll be available. Call me, message me. I will talk to you. We can share some time together and come back to this now moment here. Nothing feels better than when somebody reaches out to me. And so often, it's just what I needed in that moment. So I love you. And I just want to say you're welcome. And thank you. And that's it. Peace.